Today's show is about the worst blue creatures in the game of Magic the Gathering. I'm going to start off with a very popularly terrible creature type, and that is the Thing from the Deep, which is a Leviathan. Yes, the Leviathans are some of the absolute worst creatures in Magic. So this is a 9 mana, 9/9. At least they made all the things match. But whenever this creature attacks, you have to sacrifice it, or you sacrifice an island. That's a bit of a problem. What if you don't even have islands? If your opponent plays Blood Moon on you and you have just a bunch of non-basics in play, all of a sudden that underground sea, the watery grave, don't count for the island you got to sacrifice to keep this thing in play. Better on defense than on attack, that's for sure. Hexanort with Vidalian War Machine. Best beater for Merfolk. It's not even a Merfolk, it's a wall. It's a ratted to wall. Okay, we'll read the ancient scripture. For 0, tap target Merfolk you control to allow the Vidalian War Machine to attack this turn, or to give Vidalian War Machine +2/+1 until end of turn. If Vidalian War Machine is put into a graveyard, all Merfolk tapped in this manner this turn are destroyed. Oh my god! Oh my creatures, the dead. This is super high risk, no reward. I have to tap my Merfolk. If I tap on my Merfolk and you just kill the Vidalian War Machine, I guess they all die in the car crash. Very flavorful with vehicles, that's for sure. If it were a vehicle. Yeah, it's the most realistic vehicle of all vehicles. If this were to even be considered a vehicle. Old boy with Homarid Warrior. Hey, look, they're trying, okay, old boy. The Homarids, they want to get in there. Problem for them, they got a really soft shell, soft clampers over there. Okay, 5 mana for a 3/3. For a blue, Homarid Warrior cannot be the target of spells or effects until end of turn, and does not untap during your next untap phase. Oh my god. And you have to tap your Homarid Warrior? Okay, so it's indestructible, but at the same time, it's never going to deal any damage. Stuns itself for an eternity. Okay, Little Deadfly, one of the worst Merfolk, Wilderness Hypnotist. Believe me, and I've looked, there's a lot of incredibly terrible Merfolk out there. I mean, you could probably make an entire show about the worst Merfolk in the game. And it would actually be like 90% of the Merfolk that have been printed. Wilderness Hypnotist is a 4 mana 1/3, already doing terrible on stats. At least these days we can get like a 6/6 creature for 4 mana. Not here. Very below average. And tap target red or green creature gets -2/-0. This is only for the red and green creatures. This is like one of the worst hate cards of all time. Oh, that sounds like such a good show idea. The worst hate card. Some people, they talk about the strongest hate cards. What about the worst hate cards of all time? Worst hate cards in Magic. That's got to be a show. Okay, it's logged. This could have been for any creature, and it still would be pathetic. Instead, it blanks against 3. Well, you could say 4/6 of the color pie if you count colorless. Next we've got Man of the Center with Slipstream Serpent. Slipstream Serpent is a 8 mana 6/6. It can't attack unless defending player controls an island. And when you control no islands, you gotta sacrifice your Slipstream Serpent. It's basically the more expensive version of Dan. But there is one good thing: it can morph. It can morph probably into some sort of amphibian creature that can walk out of the sea and then slap you around a few times and then go back into the water. Next we've got N. James with the Time Elemental. A very popular, terrible card. 3 mana for a 0/2 when it attacks or blocks. At end of combat, you gotta sack it, and it's gonna deal 5 damage to you. For 4 mana, tap, return target permanent that isn't enchanted to its owner's hand. What was this? This was a bounce spell for something. Return target permanent to its that isn't enchanted. Oh, I think you were bouncing stasis with this card. It was a stasis lock type of card. Not many cards that bounce permanents directly back to hand. It was okay in Chandelar. That's not saying a whole lot in Hailstone. It's saying very, very little. It's like, you know what? This card was okay in this video game that took place in the super far dark ages of Magic the Gathering. And I heard you got to play with like all the super powerful cards in Chandelar. It used to be used in control decks, basically a capsize. Or you could use capsize. Capsize was good. What's the Legends version of this? I'm no interested in owning this card. Next up, Benjamin Berkey with Avizoa. Avizoa, the 4-mana 2/2 flyer. Skip your next untap step. Avizoa gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Use this ability only once each turn. Also use this ability carefully, because, you know, a lot of people cherish their untap step. How dare you? Basically, how do you put it? You know, you're basically showing great disrespect to your untap step to sacrifice it just for a small gain of +2/+2 on this card. Steve Cooper. Oh, hold on, we have Archomagus. Believe it or not, that used to be pretty good. When this was printed, there were just no good creatures. Are you talking about? I think you're talking about the good old time elemental. I can see way back in the day. Maybe it was good in a world where there was very little removal, because also I think there were like really few people playing creatures. There were not the creatures back then. They really sucked. They didn't have capsize till Tempest, so Time Elemental was the closest to a capsize at the time. So you're telling me the Time Elemental got power crept out by capsize? Okay, Steve Cooper with Dan. Now this card. Oh, I keep forgetting. How do I look up Dan? Is this good enough? This is good enough. Dan, there is an entire sub-game built around this card, but there's only one catch. It's the only creature that can be played. It's the blue 4/1. Dan can't attack unless defending player controls an island. When you control no islands, you have to sacrifice your Dan. Yeah, it's a shared deck type of game. It sounds fun. I never actually played Dan. I like to play blue, though, so it's right up my alley. Boneless Faceplant, Scornful Egotist. I won't spend too much time on this one. It's an 8-mana 1/1. That's it. That's all it has going for it. It does have Morph, though, if that matters to anybody. Felicia, Serendib Dijin. By the way, thanks for everyone coming out today. This is a surprise stream on the weekend, helping me build some content while I'm on vacation. Serendib Dijin is a 4-mana 5/6. That looks pretty good so far. Also, this card is $160 for one reason or another. Let's find out why. Well, it is a reserve list card. Flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, sack a land. If you sacrifice an island this way, Serendib Dijin does 3 damage to you. So I do not want to sacrifice my islands, but I do want to sacrifice lands. When you control no lands, sacrifice your Serendib Dijin. You know what? I think back in the day, this card was probably hot. We're just talking about, oh, there's not so many good cards back in the day. This is a flying, I don't even know what to just call this. It's like a flying Juzam Dijin. And if you have 4 mana for this thing, you know what? I think you can afford to sacrifice lands every single turn. I think this card is absolutely sick. Arabian Nights. Need to find all the Dijins were very good back in the day. I think this escapes pre-modern, unfortunately. Can't play the Serendib Dijin. Otherwise it'd be too good. It'd be a very good card. Next up, let's get Toilet Duck, the Thornwind Fairies. Thornwind Fairies, 3-mana 1/1, flying, tap. Thornwind Fairies deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Isn't this just... It's just Tim, right? It's Prodigal Sorcerer, right? Isn't it just Prodigal Sorcerer? Or does Prodigal Sorcerer hit like any target? This like it hits creatures, hits players. No, I'm not gonna say Prodigal Sorcerer is any good, but I'm surprised even fairies had this type of an ability in the first place. I didn't know they can deal damage long range. It's a flying Timmy. Yeah, power crep Timmy. It's in the right creature type too. Finally, Tim. Well, okay. Do you know what? To be honest, Timmy is in one of the most powerful creature types in Magic the Gathering. The humans. The humans get all the buffs. They get all the power creep. No power creep for the fairies, unfortunately. Fairies got figured out by themselves. Yeah, flying Timmy. Okay, next up we got Mappius with the electric eel. Of course, Timmy sort of sucks, and the fact that Timmy flies doesn't make him any better. The electrical eel is... I don't know why, but it feels like an enchantment. It's a blue for a 1/1, and for double red, +2/+0, electric eel deals 1 damage to you. Electric eel does 1 damage to you when it is brought into play. So I play this, it spikes me for 1, and every single time I activate this damn thing, it spikes me for 1. When this creature enters, it deals 1 damage to you. Yeah. Card that. And you need a lot of red. That is a very, very mana-intensive deck. You know, I could see this being put in a control deck, though. So once you control the game, once you got the game under control... Actually, you could be the game could be under control when you're at 1 life. Yeah, you can't afford the 1 life one way or another, no matter what. Timmy is a human sorcerer wizard who's have plenty of support for those creature types. That's right. The wizards and the humans. Next up, we've got Voltlin with Ovinomancer. The Ovinomancer is a 3-mana 0/1 human wizard. Enters the battlefield, sack it unless you return 3 basic lands back to your hand. That's disgusting. Tap, return Ovinomancer to its owner's hand. Destroy target creature. It can't be regenerated. That creature's controller at least gets a 0/1 green sheep. Okay, Arethusa. Merfolk Seer. Can't remember. It's... okay, without looking... I think it can look at face down creatures. No, wait. They're like, oh, wait. I think, is it a 2/1 that phases or 2/2 that phases for 2 mana? Oh, I can't even see it. Okay, for what is it? Okay, 3 mana for a 2/2. For 2 mana, draw a card. Use this ability only when Merfolk Seer is put into the graveyard from play and only once each turn. Oh my god, it's way worse than I thought it was. I was thinking of another card. It's not even. I was not even close. It was worse, far more worse than my wildest dreams. We got John with the Survivor of the Unseen. It is a 3-mana 2/1 human wizard. Cumulative upkeep of 2? Okay, what do? Tap, draw 2 cards, then put a card from your hand on top of your library. So you're like a temporary Howling Mine, sort of. You get 2 cards per turn. Card's not gonna last for I guess you could do it twice, pay the upkeep once, and then next turn with the upkeep on the stack, draw, like, activate it one more time, and that'd be it. There are several awesome Merfolk cards and several horrible ones. I completely 100% agree. Alex Bruce with Thought Nibbler. They don't want to nibble on my thoughts, do they? Like Kozilek. Oh, that's a Thought Nibble, all right. Okay, we have a blue 1/1 with Flyer, and your maximum hand size was reduced by 2. All right, you can only have 5 cards in hand. There are people that try to have an unlimited number of cards in their hand. But this one, only... this card limits you to just 5. Don't be planning on drawing a lot of cards this game. Islarf, Murder of Crows. Murder of Crows is a 5-mana 4/4 flying bird. Whenever another creature dies, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. This honestly is not that bad. I mean, it's... would I play this? No. It's another creature dies, does not include yours. You at least get to, like, you know, basically, like, loop some stuff. No, like, loop. You filter. You can filter for better cards with the Murder of Crows. Okay, I'm sure you're all wondering where the hell you can buy all these terrible Magic the Gathering cards. I got the solution for you. You can get it at FusionGamingOnline.com, my favorite place to get my Magic the Gathering cards. And today's sponsor. Not only can you get the worst blue cards, but you can also get Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cards. There's a lot of people who have very strong opinions about this set, one way or another. Is it the best? Is it the worst? Well, I'll let you decide. I'll let you decide with your money, especially when you use coupon code Nikachu at checkout to get 5% off all your purchases. And it supports the channel. Thank you so much, everyone who uses coupon code Nikachu. Okay, back to our terrible, terrible Magic of the Gathering cards. Yeah, where do I buy these? Oh, boy, do I know boy, do I know where you can get them from. Okay, Toads. Welcome to... where have you been? I haven't seen you in a while. Sapphire Leech. Okay, we've got... Sapphire Leech is a 2-mana 2/2 flyer. Blue spells you play cost blue more to play. No, I don't think I want to do that. It's basically how to tax myself. This is like, you know, I would like to buy this 2/2 creature for 2 mana, and then they tell me, well, it's going to come with like 20% interest per year. That's okay. Yeah, I'll pay that. I would like to pay it off over 10 years, and you end up spending like 5 times more money or mana than you expected to over the course of the lifetime of this Sapphire Leech. Leeching on me big time. I've been busy, bro. You've been changing up the times. That is true. Well, I didn't change up the times. I'm preparing for a big, long vacation. Okay, we got a lot of people with no card yet. Timid Drake. The only good leech is the green one. Oh, that's true, actually. The beef, also green, has a lot of mana. Timid Drake. Doesn't look that timid. Ready for the attack. They say he's shy. He just says that. So 3-mana 3/3 flyer. Whenever another creature comes into play, return Timid Drake to its owner's hand. This is brutal, even by draft standards. I don't even know the appropriate time to play this card. At the very end of the game? When my opponent has no cards left? Because whenever they play creatures, it's just bouncing my stupid creature back to hand. I'll never survive from this. Lost Lust! Thanks for joining the show. I always like to say, look at this. We have members we've never seen before. Unless you change your username. We've got... Okay, moving on. We got Vec with the Bolduvian Shaman. I remember this card mostly for its art. It's got a very, very distinct art. Blue 1/1. I'm not even going to read the ancient scripture. Tap, change the target of target white enchantment you control that doesn't have cumulative upkeep by replacing all instances of one color word with another. For example, you can change black creatures can't attack, the blue creatures can't attack, making our blue creatures even worse. The enchantment itself gains cumulative upkeep of 1. So we're actually literally giving another card cumulative upkeep for the purpose of I don't know what. For marginally improving a circle of protection. That's the only thing it's good for. Same artist that drew Earthbind. Quentin Hoover knew what he was doing. Okay, next we've got Trisaru with Thoughtbound Phantasm. You don't have to swap out circles of protection. That's right, you don't have to do that if your whole deck somehow is dependent on that damn thing. Thoughtbound Phantasm is a blue 2/2 spirit with Defender. Whenever you surveil, put a +1/+1 counter on your Thoughtbound Phantasm. That's pretty good. As long as Thoughtbound Phantasm has 3 or more +1/+1 counters on it, it can't attack as... it can attack. So actually, you want to get it up big time. Okay, so it's basically, it's a blue 2/2 that's only meant to block. But if you surveil enough times, all right, you can attack one day. One day, maybe. Maybe not. Korbanik with Dark Maze. That doesn't sound like a creature. It's a creature, I guess. It's a 5-mana wall with Defender, and for 0 mana, Dark Maze can attack this turn as though it were not a wall. At the end of the turn, remove Dark Maze from the game. Oh no. It's dark times for that Dark Maze. It's a 4/5. You get 1 shot with this card. 1 attack. Mom's Spaghetti. Be ready. Don't miss that opportunity. And hopefully it's the end of the game at that point. We got Morgan Audit with Cephalid Snitch. We snitching it up, are we? We have a 2-mana 1/1 Cephalid Wizard. Sacrifice Cephalid Snitch. Target creature loses protection from black until end of turn. It's a good thing they don't have protection from blue. What is the purpose of this card? So what? I'm a Dimir player, and it's like, oh my god, this damn White Knight has pro black. Well, I know what I can do. Cephalid Snitch. I'm gonna splash blue in my mono black deck so I can make it lose protection from black. That's incredibly narrow. I mean, this is even narrow for this show. We've seen such very, very, very niche effects and basically borderline useless. Oh yeah, they'll let you nail them with the Doom Blade. It's so smooth brain to play this card because, I mean, you might as well just splash red so you have access to Lightning Bolt. Okay, Leon Corgi. Oh, throwing some shade at Philip the Fibblethip. Lost on the range, trying to avoid draft chaff and suggest a total flop. Oh, on the range. 3 mana 1/1, Ward 2. That's good. It's not bad. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. That's also good. The top card of your library has plot. The plot cost is equal to its mana cost. You may play plot non-land cards from the top of your library. Honestly, I think this honestly is gonna be like the best card on today's show. I'm not saying I would play this card. I don't like it, but it will. Based on just all these random abilities, it's all upside and no downside. In fact, it's like, wait, I play that in my Philipthip deck. How many Philipthips are there? Next we got Turiot with Worm Fang Manta. Interesting. I was like, they really printed whatever they felt like back in the day, huh? Oh yeah. They didn't care. They didn't think there was a future for those cards. They were supposed to just exist in standard and die in standard. Wormfang Manta is a 5 mana 6/1 flying. When it comes into play, skip your next turn. When Wormfang Manta leaves play, you take an extra turn after this one. That's terrible. I'm not gonna feel good about getting my extra turn after I spent 7 mana on this and then died anyway. Steve Cooper says, it's bad until they storm off on a later turn. That last one is too good for the show. Oh, the Philiptha. This was the golden days of MTG. Behold, the Wormfang Manta. Giving extra turns, taking extra turns. Okay, we got Fake Cake Music with Valinor Steed. Is it Vineyard Steed? I don't know what this is. Valeyard Steed. How many steeds are in this game? There's a lot. You said you think it starts with a V though. Valorous Steed? No, it's a white card. These don't exist unless you don't. Wait, you know what? I'm gonna say it's this one because this is the only blue steed, and honestly, it looks terrible. It's a 4 mana 1/3, and for 3 mana tap, target creature gets -2 -0 until end of turn. Almost better than that last creature that only gave -2 -0 to red and green. This one can be any card. This can be any color, including colorless, but you do have to pay that 3 mana. Will Anderson, do you look at Marjan yet? No, I haven't. Or did we? Let's hold on. No, we did not look at Marjan. Thought you were talking about the genie. Okay, this is a 7 mana 8/8. It's a Leviathan. One of the worst creature types in all Magic. Doesn't untap during your untap step. For double blue, sack a creature to untap it. You can only do that during your upkeep, by the way. The creature can't attack unless defending player controls an island. And for double blue, it can get this creature gets -1 -0 until end of turn. It deals 1 damage to our attacking creature without flying. That's the crappiest. It's like the crappiest walking ballista of all time. When you control no islands, you got to sack this creature. Keep your head below water, or else you're doomed with this card. Healthier System with Ravika Wizard Savant. Okay, Ravika is a 4 mana 0/1. So this is all ability, no power. Tap Ravika Wizard Savant deals 2 damage to target creature or player and doesn't untap. Your next untap step. Okay, only once per turn. No, like not even once. Once per 2 turns. Once every 2 turns, this card can zap you a little bit. You get a little stung. And you know what? Then they have to take a break. All right, you know, sometimes some people really exert themselves throwing that punch. I'm good. I'm good. Just give me a second. I'll get back in there. I just need to take a timeout. John with the Greater Morphling. Remember, you can only look up. We can only suggest unset cards if you donate. If you donate, silver border cards are allowed. Is this even that bad? 8 mana, 5/5, pay 2. Greater Morphling gains your choice of Banding, Bushido, Double Strike, Fear, Flying, First Strike, Haste, Landwalk of your choice, Protection, Provoke, Rampage 1, Shadow, or Trample until end of turn. And also for 2 mana, it becomes the color of your choice. It can become a creature type of your choice. It becomes the expansion symbol of your choice. It also becomes the artist of your choice, which is important in the unset sets. Also, it can get +2, -1, -2, or -2, +2. And also, you can untap your Greater Morphling. Wouldn't be a Morphling unless you were able to untap the damn thing. It's bad because it sacrifices your eyesight. It's bad because I'm not even allowed to play the damn thing. If I show up to Commander Night with that thing, they're gonna have me. They're gonna kill me. Okay, I have some big explaining to do. Bulky with Zephyr Spirit. Oh, this card. This is a 6 mana 0/6, and when it blocks, which is the only thing it can do, it goes straight back to the player's hand. It's terrible. Even the opponent's creature doesn't go back to hand. Only our creature goes back into hand. Our creature is a damn helium balloon. Punch it hard enough, and the string attached to it breaks off. Yeah, it doesn't even fly for a spirit. We can't even block flying creatures. Next up, Arco Magus with Sea Troll. I didn't know there was a Sea Troll. Trolling in the sea. Looks like a Sea Troll. They look like they're on 4chan all the time. The 3 mana 2/1 troll, and for a blue, regenerate this creature. Activate only if this creature blocked or was blocked by a blue creature this turn. Only can regenerate versus other blue creatures. A blackbird, Eternal Harsh Truths. Eternal Harsh Truths. What is NCY? It means no card yet. If you put it in front of your comment, I'll prioritize you. That's right, you. So that you are part of the show. And because I want everyone to at least have one card to be part of the show. That's how this show works. Eternal Harsh Truths is a 3 mana 1/3. And the eternal harsh truth of this world is that this creature is bad. You were born to be bad. You zombie cleric. I guess you died. Okay, afflict 2, and whenever Eternal of Harsh Truths attacks and isn't blocked, draw a card. It's like an Ophidian almost. It's actually exactly like if they made it. I didn't realize they power crept Ophidian. So when it attacks and isn't blocked, you get to draw a card. You also get to deal the damage, even before it deals damage. And if it does get blocked, afflict 2 happens. Cool. Okay, let's get... I see some new people here. We got Big Brain Gamer. Love the big brains. Okay, Electric... Oh, I think we did Electric Eel. We did Electric Eel. Gotta choose another one. Lestian with the Sky Swallower. Swallow them Sky. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, it's original Sky. Not Simic Sky Swallow. That one might be a little too good for this show. Okay, we have a 5 mana 8/8 flyer, and when it comes into play, target opponent gains control of all other permanents you control. You know, I remember this card's bad, but I couldn't remember why. That's a pretty good reason to remember why. Okay, fan factor. It's the Sea Snid. Sea Snid is a 5 mana 3/3 beast. Hold on, I gotta remove the comment. 5 mana 3/3 beast. Tap, target land's type becomes the basic land type of your choice until end of turn. That's beautiful. You know what? That is Mana Screw, though. It is, target land becomes the basic. Does it turn off non-basic lands? Target land's type. I think it needs to have a type, and then you just change the type. Nah, that's not worth anything. Can't turn off Tron with that. Okay, we're going to look at more of the worst blue creatures in Magic the Gathering, but we do have to thank our other sponsor, Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards on Magic Online. Play any deck, any format, from your favorite paper formats. They're all on Magic Online between Pauper, Commander, 60-card competitive formats, pre-modern, and many more. Use coupon code Nikachu_649 to get 40% cash back on your third month subscription to rent cards on with Mana Traders. Okay, we go back. We're back. Yeah, we did. We've done ego test. That's been done. Gillum. Did we do the Elder Spawn? That sounds so evil. Sounds like the name of a movie. The Elder Spawn. This is such a cool artwork. I don't even know what's going on in here. 7 mana. At the beginning of your upkeep, unless you sacrifice an island, sacrifice this creature and it deals 6 damage to you. Back then, they just wanted to punish the crap out of you if you played any creatures as blue. Oh, you're playing blue? You're playing a creature? Well, you can't do that in blue. You can't do that without getting horribly punished. And the creature can't be blocked by red creatures. Oh, at least that's good. Shivan Dragon can't do crap. Okay, Big Brain Gamer gonna come out with a second card. Merchant Ship. Yeah, this card. It's like the 0/2 that gains life, I think. It's a blue 0/2. It has technically been errated to a human. As stupid as that is. Does anyone see the human in that car? I don't see any human in there. Okay, this creature can't attack unless defending player controls an island. When this creature attacks and it's not blocked, you gain 2 life. When you control no islands, you gotta sack this creature. This only exists while in the water. Yuchen! Battle Dragon Heads. And thanks for being a member. What is this? Oh, sorry. Battling. Battling Dragon. Is it? I don't know. Come on, I'm gonna look up Dragon Heads. Battling Dragon. Is this a card? Maybe it's not a card. Okay, I don't know. Battle Wing Dragon? No. Okay, I have no idea what this card is. If you can refine the damn thing, I can look for it later. Charging Bat or Coastal Wizard. Oh, they're describing a meme, not a card. I can never tell. I can't always tell if it's the card or not. Or you guys are talking about something else. Coastal Wizard is a 4-mana 1/1. On your turn, before you attack, you may tap Coastal Wizard to return it and any one other creature to its owner's hand. That is okay. Now that's a little bit different. Like we're gonna return each other back to our hands. Turn this creature and another target creature to its owner's hand. But I can only activate on my turn and only before I attack. But it doesn't cost me mana to do it either. It's okay, Yu-Chan. You know what? This is not the first time. You know, I'm seeing. Yeah, I thought you're just trying to participate. That's okay. You're allowed to make random comments. It's encouraged. It's encouraged to make random comments. That's on me. I just don't know this. I don't know the card because apparently it doesn't exist. Bro, redeemed Fredinka. They were sniped. Where? I don't even see a super chat. Oh, with Leviathan. The original Leviathan coming to scoop you up. Then we also have, what is it called? So this is how much? 9 mana for 10/10 trample. Leviathan comes into play tapped, and it doesn't untap during your untap step. It's already born with a disadvantage. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may sacrifice 2 islands. If you do, untap Leviathan. I'm sorry, Leviathan. Life's not easy for everyone. Life's not fair. And you need to learn about the definition of it earlier than later. And then also Leviathan can't attack unless you control 2 islands. Poor Leviathan. Only wanted to attack for 10 and ended up getting taxed to death. We got Nagisa loves you. Thank you very much for becoming a member. Welcome to the coffee crew. If you want a card, you can let me know. I'll definitely give you some priority. Nice, you got to sacrifice 4 islands to attack. Yeah, and you know what? In Commander, you haven't even done a quarter of the job. Next. Yeah, we're getting members like crazy here today. I should stream on other days more often. Greg, Indentured Dijon. Indentured Dijon. We have a 3-mana 4/4 Djinn. Flying. When Indentured Djinn comes into play, each other player may draw up to 3 cards. You don't say! Oh yeah. I actually like this. I like the idea of this card. I like the idea of giving somebody 3 cards and then seeing what they're going to do with it. And by the way, you know what? If they already have 7 cards in hand, it's like you gave them nothing because they're probably not going to be able to play them all and they're going to have to discard the hand size. Huh. Joke's on you. Okay, Yeezus with Polar Kraken. The poster card for the huge amount of terrible blue cards. I thought that was Leviathan. I think this is the worst one. This is the card I saw the most in the bulk bin when I first started playing Magic. I was like, give me the blue box of Magic cards. Like Leviathan, a few more cards, Leviathan, a few more cards, Leviathan. I saw so many Leviathans, I'm like, this card probably isn't worth very much. Nobody wants it. We have for 11 mana, an 11/11 trample. It comes into play tap, commune of upkeep, sack land. See that one? This is not bad. You could probably get the job done before you sack all your lands. In my opinion, you're going to sacrifice less lands than the other Leviathan. Sure, it can. Free untap, free, compared to all the other Leviathans. Imagine trying to sell this thing. Look, I got Polar Kraken here. You can untap it for free. It's the new model. We got a new Polar Kraken here. This is the Polar Kraken 2007. Big with 4-wheel drive. With Leviathan, your 4 islands down to attack once. Exactly. It's more efficient on your islands, for sure. For Ginka with Phantasmal Sphere? Phantasmal Sphere. Cody's here. I have problems turning in because of an employer. There is a very high chance I'm going to be changing the times of the usual stream. It won't be on the weekend, but a very high probability the times are going to change soon. Phantasmal Sphere is a 2-mana 0/1 illusion with flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a +1/+1 counter on the creature. Then sacrifice this creature unless you pay 1 for each +1/+1 counter on it. Oh god. So basically it has cumulative upkeep. Whenever this creature leaves the battlefield, target opponent creates an XX blue orb creature token with flying, where X is the number of +1/+1 counters on this creature. Did they even play test this? Like, even if you even try to play with this card, you realize how garbage it is. It's like, you know what? This sort of seems interesting, and then they just had it get printed. I mean, it's just so bad beyond. This is terrible. This is this whole new level of bad that we haven't seen in an incredibly long time. Okay, next up. Mercenary with Rootwater. No, Rootwater Thief? Isn't that the invitational card? Believe it or not, this sees a lot of like semi-competitive play. It's actually too good for the show because it's a very popular commander card. Gets some flying, but you can deal damage to a player and remove their combo cards from their deck. Yu-Chan has a real card here, the Saprison Raider. Saprison Raider. Here we go. 3-mana 1/2, and when it becomes blocked, return it to its hand. Just a 1/1 has to chump it. Oh, I'm gonna play the old 3-mana card. If they're gonna have to play 3 mana again. The only good thing about this is maybe you get some free ETBs. Corinalder with Walking Sponge. Walking Sponge. It's a sponge, I guess. 2-mana 1/1 tap. Target creature loses flying, first strike, or trample until end of turn. Its purpose is just to remove the abilities of something else. Honestly, if something's underwater, they're probably not going to have first strike, flying, or trample. That is true. If you pull them down, gotta pull them underwater. Okay, we have Megamika with Lusu Wu Advisor. Hello, Lusu. Happy Lunar New Year. It's a 5-mana 1/2. It's a legend. On your turn, before you attack, you may tap Lusu to draw a card. I like drawing cards. Unfortunately, very, very unfortunately, this is a very expensive card draw spell. Strictly worse than what's it called? I think it's Archivist. Archivist is just a 4-mana 1/1 that you can just tap and draw a card whenever you want. Yeah, I mean, not too bad compared to everything else. Like, pure upside, no downside. Like one of the first cards that has only upside. Vibrant Toucan, Knight of the Mists. The Misty Mountain where Golem lives. 3 mana 2/2. It's a human knight with flanking. When this creature enters, you can pay a blue. If you don't, destroy target knight, and it can't be regenerated. Hold on. When it enters, you can pay a blue. If you don't, oh, so it actually can be a Chalupa Cabra for other knights. Otherwise, you got to protect yourself from yourself. Effectively. Next up, we've got... It reminds me of a little bit of Flametongue Kavu, because like Flametongue Kavu would blow itself up if there's no other creatures in play. Argentina with Joe Yu, the Chief Commander. Literally has Commander in the name. The ultimate legendary... Yeah, the ultimate legendary commander has... literally has Commander in the name. The whole game is based... Someone should spread some misinformation that Commander is completely based off this card. Why is it called Commander? Let me show you this card. It's Joe Yu, Chief Commander. It was for 7 mana, an 8/8 creature, which was very powerful at the time. And Joe Yu can't attack unless your opponent has an island in play. But that was okay because everyone played Joe Yu Commander. It was like a Joe Yu Commander metagame. Yeah, you're the horse. I'm the ox. I'm an ox person. So I'm a little happier because an ox is basically a bull. We did Majra. Sorry about that, Bryce. Majra's been done. Geyer with Slipstream Serpent. Did we do this one? Yeah, we did this one too. Sorry about that. Something other says, I can just imagine the reasoning for this. We need to teach players that high attack and defense sucks on a creature if it can't get through. That's right. It's gotta have some flavor. Prince of Winners, a Stormcrow. The meme. The reality. 2 mana for a 1/2 flying creature. And that's... But that's not all. There's also just nothing else to this card. Rin, Horizon Drake. Oh, we have a 3 mana 3/1. Flying protection from lands. What land do you need protection from? I guess if you want to block lands? Oh no, there's Celestial Colonnade. I'm trying to think of the ones that would have flying or reach. I think Celestial Colonnade. Oh yeah, Maze of Ith. Okay, so there's a few cards. It could be Maze of Ith. There might be some lands that shoot, like, ping creatures for 1. Works against Earthbend lands. Oh my god, it's your time! Horizon Drake. You actually just got more powerful. Finally, you've caught your, protection from lands actually matters today. That's hilarious. Okay, we got, Maddo McBride with Giant Shark. Ooh, it is literally as advertised. 6 mana. The creature can't attack unless defending player controls an island. Whenever this creature blocks or becomes blocked by a creature that has been dealt damage this turn, the creature gets +2/+0 and gains trample until end of turn. When you control no islands, sacrifice this creature. Always, if you have no islands, you sack this damn thing. Now, it was more flavorful back then, that's for sure. You have no islands? Well, how is your giant shark swimming around here? Probably dried up on the beach. We have Nightingale Seraph with Drowned. It's a weird name for a creature. I guess these are the people who slept with the fishies. Oh, it's a 2 mana zombie? Really? What does this look like from the dark? Yeah, it's zombies back then. 2 mana for a 1/1 with Regenerate for a black. So it's sort of like a Dimir creature. New York City Street Poe with Tanawa. Oh, this is the phasing card. 5 mana for a 7/7. Phasing and trample. At the beginning of your upkeep, All lands you control completely phase out. A little bit of a suspicious card, if you ask me. Arcomagnus says, dies if you have no islands, can't attack unless opponent has an island, was so common back in the day that it had a keyword. The island home. But is it canon? Thanks, Minecraft. Merciless with the Amugaba. Does anyone, like, make actual commander decks out of all these cards that we have here today? There's probably enough for a curve. Amugaba is a 7-mana 6/6 flyer, and for 3 mana, discard a card from your hand to return the Amugaba to its owner's hand. You know what? This card is worse than the other cards that you could block something and return your creature back to your hand for free. Free! No charge. No down payment. You don't have to worry about it. They have used them in Cube, but not so much for EDH. What, like, is it called like a jank cube? The jank cube? Welcome to Jank Cube, where it's all and only jank stuff. Okay, anyone with no card yet? Or did we get to everybody? For anybody that has not gotten a card yet, now is the time to speak. And then otherwise we'll go to some people who haven't had 2 cards yet. The Amugaba art is nice, though. Love me some Angry Eel. It's got very Spirited Away vibes, that's for sure. Indiana Jones wants their second card, Devouring Deep. Devour Away. Liz Danforth is the artist to this. This is a pretty neat art. For 3 mana, it's a 1/2 island walker. It's a fish. Originally it was called the Devouring Deep. It has been errated to fish. It just has island walk. That's it. It's a 3 mana 1/2. Worse than most merfolk. They could at least made it a merfolk so it can get buffed up by Lord of Atlantis, which was a card that existed at the time. We got Fake Cake Music with Disarm. Again, this is like... this is an instant, not a creature. Or, unless you want to make a point. Unattach all equipment from target creature. And today's a creature. It's the worst blue creatures in the game. Yes, it's a fish. Very sad. Oh, did we do Blind Seer? I think we got Blind Seer. Oh, no, we didn't do Blind Seer. Urza. They say it might be Urza. What do you guys think? For 4 mana, it's a 3/3. For 2 mana, target spell or permanent becomes the color of your choice until end of turn. I think he sees more than he lets on, says Gerard. I think he's completely BSing us. I think he's BSing us, Gerard. He definitely said that. Toilet Duck with Sea Sprites. Yellow Guy says, I'm gonna create a commander deck named Terrible Blue with Joe Yu as the commander and these creatures in the deck. It will be absolutely majestic. I agree, Yellow Guy. I'm totally rooting for you. And the whole deck, well, it's not going to be completely free. Some of these cards they're sort of expensive because they're on the reserve list. Sea Sprite is you look at this card, it looks like a merfolk, right? It's actually a fairy. That is very bizarre. Okay, for 2 mana, we have a 1/1 fairy, flying and protection from red. Oh, it reminds me of that Drake. There's some like Drake that's the same stats, but you can also sack it to protect yourself from a red source until end of turn. Yeah, the boy can't be bolted. It is impenetrable. We got Beebles from Geyer. Show me the Beebles. Bouncing Beebles? There's 2 Beebles cards. I think you mean I think the Bouncing Beebles. 3 mana for a 2/2. Bouncing Beebles is unblockable if defending player controls an artifact, which honestly most people do. Is this a real card? Keeper of the Secret Lair. Oh, this is a real card. Okay, 2 mana for a 2/1. It's a Merfolk Rogue. Flash. You may cast Secret Lair spells as though they had Flash. And then Secret Lair spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. This is just a complete, like, bogus nonsense card. It's not real. We got Big Brain Gamer knows exactly how this show works. You got your 1 card. You're going to start super chatting to get more on. We got Question Elemental. Are you a regular under a new username? It seemed like you already know how to, you know all the ropes around here. Question Elemental. Remember, silver border cards available for a super chat. For 4 mana, it's a 3/4 elemental flying. Are you aware that when you say something that isn't a question, the player who first points out this fact gains control of Question Elemental? Was that a question? The card is literally pay to win. Oh yeah, the secret lair one. Absolutely, absolutely. This should have been considered an unset card. Had a black border and everything though. Bell says, since when is there a stream on the weekend? Since I have a vacation that's going to be happening from the February 23rd to March 3rd. I have to double up all my. I need to, build inventory. There won't be a stream for a week or so. I'll be back on the 4th of March, I believe. You have to point out with a question. I suppose so. Do you think so? Names in chat went back to @ and not the usual usernames. I didn't even notice. I see the ats. Okay, we have Benny want Fugitive Wizard. Literally just a 1/1. So we have a 1/1 blue creature. Marcio, the Unspeakable. Who plays Arcane? This is an Arcane card or something? So 9 mana for a 6/7 spirit, flying and trample. Whenever the Unspeakable deals combat damage to a player, you may return target arcane card from your graveyard to your hand. The rumors are horrifying. The truth is even worse. Was that a statement and not a question, which means I gain control of the Question Elemental? I don't know. Someone get a flavor judge for that damn thing. We've got Turiat with Giant Albatross. A lot of terrible cards in this game. The Big Bird, 2 mana 1/1. Actually, it's not that big. Flying. When the creature dies, you can pay 2. If you do, for each creature that dealt damage to this creature this turn, destroy that creature unless its controller pays 2 life. It's like so many clauses. A creature destroyed this way can't be regenerated. It's like, if the creature dies, you can pay 2. Did it get blocked? Because if it got blocked, for each creature that dealt damage to this creature this turn, it's also gonna die. But can they pay 2 life? Okay, well then they can pay 2 life, and then nothing happens. Nothing happens to those cards. We got Alex Bruce with Coastal. What is this? Coastal Horn Claw. 5 mana 3/3, sack a land, and it gains flying until end of turn. What an absolute sad, despicable bird. No. It's a bird that can't barely fly. I have to sack land so they can fly. Toads with Island Fish Jocanus. There's only one Island Fish Jocanus. Damn, you can't fetch this thing out. They errated the island away. 7 mana 6/8. Used to be good. It used to be really good. Does not untap during your untap phase and cannot attack if defending player controls no islands. If at any time you control no islands, bury Island Fish Jocanus. Ugh. And then, it cannot attack if defending player controls no islands. And if at any time you control no islands, but it's an island itself. I'll always control an island. For triple blue, untap Island Fish. Use this ability only during your upkeep. It literally is an island itself. Literally an island. Okay, Marcio. Has anyone made Dash Hopes actually work? I thought this was a black card. It is a black card. This is a wrong show for this card. It's not blue. It's also not a creature. We're going to have to donate that super chat to Anna with the Whim Waiter. And I'm pretty sure no one made Dash Hopes work. It was so random to post Dash Hopes. Yeah, not a creature. Also not blue. Okay, Whim Waiter is a 5 mana 6/4 elemental. Can't attack unless defending player controls a blue permanent. And what if they don't? So I mean, like a control player playing no permanents, they'd be like, "Gotcha," and it's just not gonna play anything. Got him. That's the super got him. Next up, we've got, I think Cody trying to super chat something, but didn't give me a card. What do you got, Cody? I'm gonna keep an eye out for you. Did you post something earlier? Okay, if you have post a card, oh, here we go. I love Question Elemental, don't you? What is Question Elemental? Believe it or not, Cody, we saw this card already. Someone already super chatted for that card. Yeah. It was like 10 minutes ago. Cody, if you have another card, let me know. I'd love for you to use your super chat. Bell with Sibilant Spirit. Sibilant Spirit. It's a 6 mana 5/6 spirit flying. Whenever Sibilant Spirit attacks, defending player may draw a card. Cash in big time. Can't wait for the green show. I have a really bad green creature. Oh, you must have missed it. Bryce, we did the green show already. I think we only have the black show left. I don't think we saw Question. Yeah, Question Elemental. We saw this one. Are you aware that when you say something that isn't a question, the player who first points out this fact gains control of Question Elemental? Here, I'll go back. It's not too far. There it is. There it is again. See, we did Question Elemental. Don't let your super chat go to waste. Give me another card. It can even be another unsaid card if you want. You did pay for it. So long, Toads. Later, Zabernation. Something other. Mahamoti Dejin. Mahamoti. With downside. Oh, you're talking about another card earlier. The 5/6. We did Margarine! No! Everyone's suggesting cards that we've seen already. Okay, we're gonna donate that super chat. Who are we gonna donate it to, though? We'll donate one to Benjamin Berkey. Benjamin. Balloon Peddler. Three mana for a 2/2. What balloons? Where's the... I don't know. Does anyone see balloons in the art? I see no balloons. Yeah, for a blue, tap, discard a card from your hand. A target creature gains flying until end of turn. Maybe a hot air balloon of some sort. I don't see no hot air balloon here. I think we did Sappers and Raider. the face. What is this? I said we have Nagisa loves you, says, I see two big balloons. I see two balloons. A lot of people see balloons. I don't see where the balloons are. Okay, where are we? Let's move to... Okay, we're gonna give another super chat also to Nightingale Seraph. Visidrix. Why did we not... No one mentioned this. Yeah, Visidrix. 7 mana 6/6 that does nothing. Enjoy your big vanilla card. What else we got here? Okay, we have... It's super chats galore from here now. We got Corey Nalder with random serpent. Not random serpent, random. What does that mean? Ransom serpent? Oh, Ranum. Okay, I misread that. Ranum Serpent. This is a 6 mana 5/6. It can't attack unless defending player controls a snow land. So they brought snow home to the game. When you control no snow land, sacrifice your Ranum Serpent. Man, all these... There's a reason no one... Like, there's no snow... These stupid island home, you know, plains home, forest home cards don't work. No one cares for them at all. Benjamin is like, you really can't see the balloons? Is that what we're paying for? Is that what the intention was in here? I don't see any other balloons in this artwork, you know? Where's the hot air? We've got... Oh, Connor, you didn't get a card? Wormfang Behemoth. Ooh, big fish. 5 mana for a 5/5 Nightmare Fish Beast. Has been errated to fish. When Wormfang Behemoth comes into play, remove all cards in your hand from the game. When Wormfang Behemoth leaves play, return the removed cards to their owner's hand. Unless someone played Dress Down to block the trigger, or just didn't let the trigger happen in the first place. Okay, we've got Big Brain Gamer with the Shorekeeper. Plus Cephalid Snitch could hit Animar. True story. So we have a blue 0/3. Oh yeah, this one. 8 mana, tap. Sacrifice it, draw 3 cards. It's the most beautiful Ancestral Recall. It's not quite 1 mana. It's not quite done in 1 turn, but damn it, you are getting 3 cards for 1 card. And that's all that counts. Does Tim count? Oh, you mean Prodigal Sorcerer? Well, we actually not disqualified. We said a very related looking card, a slightly better card was worse. So yes, this is also just as bad. No one plays these cards anymore. I'll have to say these cards have this card doesn't have any downside. You know, you get a 3 mana 1/1. You get what you see. You get what you see with this type of card. Okay, anyone else? Corey, not Corey. Cody. Cody, you have a card? Come on, Cody. Give me something. Give me anything. I'm gonna give you some time. We're gonna look at. You want the original art, huh? You're an OG type of person. Here you go. Original card, everything. That beard style is just so weird. It's almost like the opposite of like some beard styles where they just have a little bit down here and they shave the rest off. Just bizarre. Anna with Illusionary Forces. Illusionary Forces, a 4 mana 4/4 flyer with cumulative upkeep. I guess Cody doesn't have another card. All right, that's okay. It's going to be it for today. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here, especially on such short notice. But I guess you know what? The YouTube lets you know that the stream is live, so you join the show. Oh, we have Quiet Man. Quiet Man wants us to do well. I'm going to get you, Quiet Man. Thank you for speaking up, Quiet Man. Grixis Illusionist. Okay, before the show ends, we got a blue 1/1 tap. Target land you control becomes the basic land type of your choice until end of turn. So it's the weirdest mana fixing of all time. Cannot interact with the opponent. All right, as usual, everyone. Thanks for joining the show. We do these shows weekdays usually at 3 p.m. It might end up changing though. But thanks to everyone who supports the show. If you are a patron on Patreon, a member on YouTube, or you super chat to be part of the show, or even super chat so other people are part of the show. Even if you got your card disqualified, you help somebody else. Thanks everyone for showing up today. People, like without all of you, where would my show be? We've got Quiet Man and Toilet Duck, Lil Dead Fly, Benjamin Berkey, Mercenary, Indiana Jones, Argentina, Fake Cake Music. We have Kano, Old Boy, Bell. We've got Doc, Sigma, Merciless, Mercenary, Benny, Ferginka. Ferginka, you were there the entire time? We got Steve Cooper, Mappius, Benny again, Toilet Duck again, Nagisa loves you, and many more. So as usual, my coffee crew, keep brewing those coffees. And by the way, we're going to do this again tomorrow. So for everyone watching the show today, make sure you tune in tomorrow. And I will see you at the next cup.